Hello, internet friends. Welcome back to more Final Fantasy 16, but I'm bad. A series where I try to play an entire damn game and beat all the things. Hello? Can't knock this pup up in the air for some reason. Just won't get knocked up in the air to do a juggling combo. Pew, 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 pew. I didn't want to run all the way over there. So there looks like there's a couple of them.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should
Yep.
be easy enough to spot.
There's one of the dragons right there.
This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with.
Ow.
To me, boy.
Oh. Oops. Oh, I thought he was going to charge me. Lightning bolt. Oh, it was a second too early. Look at that. Lame. Not that it matters a whole lot, but... Kamehame. Let's shoot. Not enough stagger. Oh, a little early on the fireball there.
Nice try.
Get punched. Oh, because they're mini boss enemies, so it always does the enemy slain thing. Ah, a raptor liver and a dragon talon.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs.
Only need the one?
Yellow with a heady scent.
I guess we only need the one. I thought it said she wanted multiple, but... Oh, there's like a whole patch of them right here. These are being curated by someone. Also, it looks kind of awkward. There's so many. There we go.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
Yeah.
Better head back.
Better head back indeed. There was multiple of these around. Did they despawn after I beat the one? It was just showing me that there was multiple and I could have chosen which one I went and fought, but there's only one. Weird, because there's just raptor birds up here. Huh. Strange. Get much punched. Oh, you guys aren't... They're not together? Okay. Is there anything else up at this tower? Probably not. We're probably done here, I think.
Fly, Ambrosia.
This tower before was just a bunch of random dudes. So I'm assuming there's nothing here unless the game tells you to go here, basically. Got some dogs. Oh. It's all ether flooded up here now. Well, that's probably not good, but it is just dogs. Yep, it's just random dogs. And a lot of ambient ether. Oh, apparently Ambrosia did not want to go that way. Oh.
No mistakes.
Did I see this before? Nope, I did not find that chronolith. Okay. I did not see that. Do a quick search across this back side here, because apparently there is another teleport point, a fast travel node, but I missed it. Nope, no combat. Only holding R2. I think we might get back to our 40K game. I think we can get back to it, yeah, whenever. If we have to wait all the way till Sunday, I suppose, or... Que? Also, again, que? Yeah, I was told there was other fast travel points here, but I'll jump over this ledge. Here we go. But yeah, I mean, because I could do Thursday, potentially, or Sunday. I don't know what your schedule's like. Oh, random goblins. Okay.
Thanks, Gal.
What are you guys doing here? Oh, that doesn't work on melee, huh? Just a wee gigas. Little ultimate here. And then one more. Oh, my limit break ran out. Oh my goodness. What did... Joshua did something there. My face.
Nice try.
500 XP from that. Goodness. So different enemies will populate in different places now. Or different enemy types, I guess. Maybe there's a fast travel point by the bridge. Okay, there's still more of the dragons out and about. There's one over there to the right. Oh, you're back to work on Thursday already? Okay. You don't have a whole lot more of those work periods left, do you? When are you done? When are you done working for your deliveries? Oh, sorry. Oh, random angry chocobos on the way up the bridge? It's weird. Oh, yeah, see? Okay. So there was an obelisk here. I just never went all the way up to the bridge because we can't go through anyway. It's all blocked off. There's that one. Is there another one over here? Oh, yeah, random fallen dudes over here. Uh-oh. And bombs? All right. I mean, things are a little wild right now, that's for sure. See if they can counter a ranged attack real quick. If they want to engage at all. I mean, I'll use get a regular parry, I guess. No. There's lots more enemies just out and about now, that's for sure. Tried to multi-punch there, didn't work. Yeah, a bunch of fallen dudes by this ruin. Can we go in there? Is that a... We've gone up here before. There definitely wasn't random, like, fallen echo dudes here, though, last time. Ow! Alright. Two more over here. This is a dead end here with them, huh? Big punch. Just a bunch of random dudes. Yeah, there's one other fast travel out here, though. Didn't see anyone else. Because he went all the way to that random chapel, right? While we're here, because we're about to go turn in a bunch of quests, I think. We can go back, talk to Karen. We go to back to Rutherford, and we go back to Molly at the hideaway. And then all three of these will be done. So just another 3 weeks left. All right. Yeah, we don't... Oh. Is that...
Thanks, Cal.
Was this openable before? I guess so. Actually, not even bad XP because they're all at level mobs. So it probably means I'm a little bit at to under leveled now. One level 40 with the last major hunt I did was 50. Okay, you can just open this for nothing. Okay. For a screenshot opportunity, maybe? All right, back to Martha's Rest, I suppose. Yep. Go back there first because the other ones turn in back at the hideout. Let's go turn these in. Oh, and then I'll give you a 2-week gap before school starts back up. Yeah, okay. Well, that's because it's your last semester too, right? So it's your final hurrah to get everything done. Your last hootenanny. Your last kerfuffle, something like that. Pick one of those
I
words.
see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together.
Okay.
Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Okay. Quest complete. Big level up coming in. The breath of light for flare breath. I sleep. Wow, we're just the cooldown of an ability that's really not very good, huh? The only other combination I can think with this would be good would be to use it with the lightning rod. You should lightning rod, then breathe into the lightning rod, and it would go with lightning. Maybe, but also maybe not.
I will see that your Lord Uncle is made aware of the situation in both Dalmekia and Sanbrek. And inform him of your timely assistance, of course.
Okay. World map me. Heading back to the hideaway. Turn these last couple of quests in. I don't know if we're going to hit another reputation point right now, but we'll definitely try and check and see if we do. A new quest on the Alliant reports? Another... Really? Probably this one that showed up, maybe, right? Oh, Joshua?
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the free cities is not to be trifled with. We must proceed with caution.
Okay.
Canda's walls will not hold the Akashic horde for long. We can only hope they hold it for long enough.
Well, they're stuck in NPC purgatory right now. Because until I go out there, nothing will happen.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
All right, here's your wyvern pieces.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
Yes.
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Yes. So a saint's bonnet, while this pungent herb, once known as Drake's mint, has no known curative properties. It does have the ability to mask foul odors and flavors, which is why it is found in recipes involving particularly foul-smelling flesh, such as the lights and livers of wild beasts and raptor liver. Some naturalists believe that it is the blueback wyvern's proclivity to feed on carrion that results in their lives becoming their livers, becoming so engorged, and that these saints' bonnets with which they follow their meals serve to... It's ameliorate? Yeah, ameliorate this effect. Others claim that it is the blooms themselves which cause the damage, the wyverns being so taken with the flower's taste that they cannot resist. Ameliorate. Ameliorate? Something like that. Sure. I'm not going to look it up. It's not English class time right now. Not right now.
What precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback
Ameliorate?
wyvern liver. And a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Oh.
Wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose.
No.
Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
Why the liver
Let's hope these
only,
grand
though?
old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
There's so much meat and just protein in the giant dragon? Why would you only have the liver?
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
So weird. It's just fried liver. Lovely. He's gonna love it, isn't he?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavor and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
It's just...
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking.
Ah!
But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Huh. Yeah, just chop them into extinction. Also, quest complete. Just for their, only for their, not for their leathery hide, not for their bones, not for any of the meat on their body, not for their talons. Maybe the talons, I guess, because they're using blacksmithing, but it seems strange. All right, my goodness, what a quest.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Well, apparently not all of them, considering that one just ate fried liver. Okay. Karen, what's up?
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Right.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
Good grief.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Bam. No discounts on the quest complete. No discounts, huh? Damn. 1265. The Continental Censor. Okay. It is a display treasure in Clive's chambers. So you can read, congratulations. Wow. Absolutely toxic. Oh, hello.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest gem in the twins. And that's when he had me.
Yikes.
I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest damn. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
Right. I just wanted to buy some potions. You know, I wasn't expecting that extra bit of story, but okay.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best of.
Let's see. Yeah, none of this stuff is any better. Does she have anything? Nope. I wonder if it means you to buy each of these types of items too. Talking about the stock that NPCs have. It also might just be the treasure category, or curiosities rather.
You'll not find a better price than that.
I've got a bunch of random things that sell for gil, I believe. Yep, 1 amber.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
You got out else?
I'm not gonna say it.
I reckon I can find it by you.
I'm not gonna say it. Okay, we're good. We survived. We passed the test. I shall diminish. Yada yada. I can't remember the whole damn quote.
Did you see that?
Oh, diminish and head into the west and remain Galadriel. Something like that. No hunts. Nothing here. So we can't go to this hunt. The only one that's up is where we're going. Yes, it is where we're going. We did not hit the next rep reward.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Okay. 95 away, are you? Very good. You keep your secrets.
All done?
So what side quest popped up?
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Fancy
Anything catch your eye?
Fancy a copper? Yeah, bad blood popped up. Sorry, my brain broke really real quick. So I can teleport to the closest obelisk, which goes right back to where MSQ is. So that's where we shall go. And we're back. Because it'll proc main quest, and then there's a hunt somewhere down here, and then there's also a side quest. So we're up top here, above that obelisk. I'll make an attack animation. Any attacks coming in? No? That took forever. They just didn't attack me. They just stood there looking at me. Yo, goblin coins. And all of a sudden, a couple more doggos. Oh, hello, Torgal. Whoa!
Get him.
Is there any reason to go all the way up here? It looks so up here it would show the chronolith below us. Maybe? It is right there. Oh, okay, yeah. But we can't interact with those yet, so I don't know what they're all about. There are 3 of them outside of the hideaway, where there's the one that we do arcade mode stuff on. I'm not entirely sure what they're meant to be. I am going to assume they're just extra bonus.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
We can. This way is a little dead end, though.
Allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
Yeah, well. I'll just have to hit X a few times, and then hold down R2, and then hit X or triangle. Oh, random coral. Ow, my face. What if I get you to do a ranged attack? No. Probably counts as a melee attack, doesn't it? Whoa! What you doing there, Joshua? Blasting. That should be enough. Yep. Oh, there's a chest up here. Look at that. Anything good? Bonk. The Regal Sash. Potentially good. Slight upgrade as items go in this game. So we're 74-23. We go up to 84-25. Oh boy. 10 defense is pretty good, but 2 HP. I'm not sure why it exists, but it does. And obviously, we got the rewards from beating the Coral up too. You need to figure out what you're going to play and work on this evening. Well, there's obviously plenty of stuff like we did in Destiny 2. There is a new patch in World of Warcraft today. There was obviously the many patches you've probably missed in Final Fantasy XIV, but that's whatever. There are a bunch of indie games. I'm not sure if the Steam sale is still on for today, but I even picked up a couple of small indie games that I've been enjoying over the weekend, playing some Terra Nil. And there was one other game I picked up. I know I probably should pick up Dave the Diver as well, but in that regard, you also, specifically in this case, haven't done anything with your models in a long time. I don't know if you're at
Nice try.
working on stuff with your army. I know I haven't. Ow. Other than sorting through my models and then trying to make a list of all the available things that I do have, I haven't really done anything with mine in some time yet. If we're trying to figure out and go somewhere in October, I have plenty of work to do. I mean, many of my models are painted. They're painted plenty fine to play, but there's a lot of restoration that needs to be done. Obviously, rebasing that needs to be done to make them legal now based on changes in the game. There are also a lot of things that need to be replaced and painted and fixed that are broken. I need lots of extra bits, like making a wave serpent an actual legal wave serpent. I need additional weapon bits and pieces to like make the falcons not garbage. I probably want to see if I can just maybe purchase fire prism tops instead and make some fire prisms. My Wraith Lords need their weapons fixed. They also need their Ghost Glaives, which hopefully I can find the bits to do that. I have a lot of stuff that I can do to my army to get it fixed up again, so.
It's over.
This bomb's gonna get out of here. Whoa! Oh. Pew, 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 pew. Right. A little bit of a divot over here. An item on the cliff edge, maybe. 8 gill me. Oh, mini boss. Wow, yikes. Wrong combination of abilities there. It's kind of kicking my ass. They just keep attacking. That's what I was getting tripped up by a little bit there.
Nice try.
Ooh. Ooh. Should knock him down here. Oh, big 50%. Oh, it was only 30%. He's still dusted though. Okay. He wasn't really guarding anything exactly. Just kind of here. Little potion.
Better already.
Better already. Going down that way. All right.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
And also female. So just better in general than Clive? At least from your perspective. Also, did she save you from the rubble? How much older than you is she if... Unless someone else saved? I don't know. Because Clive's in his mid-30s and Joshua's a good 6 years younger? At least 6 years younger, maybe more. And I say better than Clive because he's not romancing his brother, as far as I know. Also, not really sure that's also what Yote is there for either, but if the option presents itself. You need to build the weapons for your repulsor tank and storm speeder so I can magnetize them and start priming for paint. Yeah. Mold lines all cleaned up. Hello.
Hey, Dill. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps?
Bound?
Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons.
Yeah.
Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin.
What?
So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. Then the Fang went the same way.
Oh.
Don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion.
The mother crystals.
Suppose I could try Canberra next. But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the works before I'd even sat out me stall. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is. So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash?
Still talking.
Do orcs even carry Gil?
Okay, good. Good gracious. Do orcs even carry Gil? Maybe things that are worth Gil. Alright, so is this a trap? Is this those bandit guys again? I guess not. Unless that's ketchup. Could be.
You're injured.
Mm.
What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead.
Yeah.
It swallowed our camp while we slept.
Mm.
My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor.
Yes, Tabor.
The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
Eliminate the Akashic threat. Ah, let's let him just die. This is on the side of the road.
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you.
Might be harder to do when his lungs are filling up with blood.
Encampment is up ahead.
I see it.
Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
Rest well, soldier.
So it was blood then, not ketchup. Got it.
You said the encampment was close.
Damn.
Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
I think the lore-oriented stuff in Final Fantasy games obviously wanes, but this game is kind of trying to be more... It's a little more grounded, I guess, because poultices, cure-alls, potions, etc., they don't save you from mortal injuries or wounding, and to my understanding, it's more like etheric damage. Also, if this guy isn't a bearer, or obviously not a dominant, or even a main character, he's right, just an NPC. It won't heal you. Like if you've got your chest all chopped up, a potion's not going to do much besides maybe dull the pain, I guess. But if you're like bruised up or wounded in a way that isn't life-threatening, I guess it would work. So I don't. Oh, there's a blood bloop just right here. So I think that's the whole. If you're wounded to a degree where it's fatal, a potion's not going to save you.
They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
But no, we don't have any healing spells in this game. There's like potions and things, elixirs, stuff like that, but there are no... The closest thing to a healing spell we have is just on Torgal, who is apparently I almost read that as Dami Striker. Anyway, Torgal has some spells, and Torgal has a little cure spell, but that's about it. And it only can heal Clive a little bit. Basically, this game kind of has like a Bloodborne system where if you take damage, you take 70% of the hit, but then like 30% of your HP can be regen through doing damage, or in this case, it's Torgal casting Cure. So, but it never goes beyond the hit that you took. So, but everything, all the spells are very offensive. There aren't any like healing spells like in other Final Fantasy games. You can't just be like, I cast Cure 2 and you're fine. All your bones are back. You know what I mean? There's none of that in this game.
Good. I got here in time.
Bum, 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 bum. Whoa, whoa! Bum, 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 bum. But I mean, so many video games kind of do that, where there's an NPC dying right in front of you and you can't help them. You try to help, like you don't have the, ow, my ankle. Like you don't have the ability to help them, even though you're a healer or a damn it, a mage or something, you know? Yeah, you just can't help. I had that a couple of times in Final Fantasy XIV.
It's over.
Like I'm playing a white mage, but then there's like someone dying in a cutscene, and I can't be like Medica 2 or Benediction or Regen. Like, you just can't. Just not a thing. It does kind of make.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
See, now this guy who might have a broken leg or like a wounded leg, you could give him a potion and it could help mend his leg, I guess. Oh, an empty shard. That's a Gil item. Sorry, I'm looking for loot first, sir. Your leg will have to wait at least another few moments. All right, your leg has now waited long enough. I do not see any more loot. Save the red shirts. Red shirts are people too. Yeah.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
And then...
Another survivor?
No.
Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
Hmm. Dude, nice beard.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers.
No.
Tabor is safe thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Here, you've earned it.
Thanks, bud. Quest complete. Okay, getting up there.
You seem familiar.
Yeah, it says dying Republican soldier, and he's clearly fine.
With someone else.
Ha 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 ha! Whoops.
Wait. That scar.
What about it?
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
What of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
You don't want this, Jelly. Maybe the title of his character wasn't inaccurate.
Fine. If you insist.
Titan!
This is gonna be a cutscene strike? Oh, then he can't. Oh.
You're in no fit state to fight.
And this should be easy for you. Come on. Kill me!
I said no.
What? The sins of your master. You and I have no quarrel. And I will not strike a man who cannot defend himself.
No.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave!
Okay.
Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
All right, dude. I'm surprised the quest went to that direction. That's a neat little turn. But he's giving in to his emotions pretty viscerally inside of an ether flood. I figured he would like start going Akashic or something and start freaking out. Does he have any other dialogue, or does he yell at me?
You will regret not killing me when you had a chance, Sid. I will avenge my master.
What level are you, bud? What level are you? How many icons can you control? How much magic can you cast? What's the attack stat on that sword of yours? I'm gonna guess like 30. You know what mine is? More than 30. Oh, more loot. Oh, empty shard and a goblin coin. Delicious. We do need hundreds of thousands of gil to be able to buy all the things we need to buy, so. That's still a cool turn of story, though. The guy that saves you is also the guy that, like, you know, in this case, killed all of your comrades in arms in that regard. But it was definitely under a different command, a different time, a different pretense. But you know, soldiers might not be able to give that up, right? They won't be able to just shrug that off and walk away. Some could, but others probably could not. But the whole like background plight of this story is that people don't know the good we're, I guess, doing for them by destroying all the mother crystals and letting the ether not be sucked out of the earth. Which essentially is just a curse that was given to humanity thousands of years ago. And that juggles something fierce. Damn. I have goblin coins. These antelopes will aggro me if I get too close. We're just looking around for items and stuff. Anything? No? Oh. So this is Tabor. Excuse me, boy. Excuse me, excuse me. The hunt we're doing is south. Okay.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Oh, maybe. I mean, Clive is a serial virgin, just like every other Final Fantasy protagonist, though. Regardless of who they are, I'm probably sure none of them get any action for some reason. They're just continuously blue-balled, just never part of the character. Which is weird, considering how much of an adult, mature story this game is compared to many of its predecessors. I thought they would at least nudge that angle in some way, but all they've done is just keep Clive blue-balled for 36 years or however old he is. I mean, realistically, only, you know, from mature age onward, so more than half his life.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
All right, well. But no. The closest Clive has got is holding hands.
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Okay. Which holding hands does lead to babies, so maybe he has. I don't know.
Are you buying or selling?
I am looking. Do you have an orchestrion roll? You do.
A fine choice.
I can probably start going around and picking up more of these now. I have a bit of a gil overhead. So I can probably go pick up a bunch of them, because every little random NPC merchant in every town has one.
Got anything else for me?
Yes, have a shard of glass.
It's a deal.
He's really happy with that glass.
Take care.
Yeah. Thank you.
I feel like I fleshed 100 skins today.
Stay focused, will you? One slip of that scrape and the hunter's hard work will be for nothing.
It's like raptor skin, I guess. This is a little cozy, little cavernous little town. Yeah, all that Witcher with none of the boning, indeed. Correct. Correct. Poor Clive. That does summarize this game in a certain way. All that Witcher with none of the boning. It's so good. There she is. Hello. Hi, Yote. I like her character model.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor.
So who is she then?
I am Yote.
Hi.
Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
We saw her
Would
once.
you care to elaborate?
Like 5 years ago.
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations.
Okay.
Albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector.
So hold on, does that... Yes. Lore me. Yep, the remains of the fortress. So what does it say here? Yeah, ancient ruins lie beneath and are reached by means of an underground pathway. Prior to Rosaria becoming an imperial province, the gate was of great importance to the people of the duchy, being the site of the rite of ancestral communion. Yes, we learned that before back in the day. So Yote is a member of the Undying, a secret society sworn to protect and serve the Rosfields of Rosaria, and the dominant of the Phoenix, who was always born in their line. After her order rescued Joshua Rosfield, so someone in her order, because she obviously was also young at the time, at the ruins of Phoenix Gate and nursed him back to health, Yote was tasked by her order to accompany and protect him on his journey to uncover the truth of Ultima. So Ultima's been in the story then since Joshua was 12. How old was he at the beginning of the game? 12? 11, 12, something like that. So puts him at what? Maybe 30 years old right now, 28, if he was a little younger than that. And Clive's like 36, something like that, like 6 years apart, 5 or 6 years, somewhere in there. I don't know if it's ever really told us specifically their ages. So Joshua updated with the help of the Undying. He obtained a copy of the journal of the Moss the Chronicler. He might just talk about this in a moment. We're a little ahead of ourselves. From whose pages he learned of the existence of Ultima, the creature he was later to meet with and seal away inside himself in the sanctuary of Drake's Head. Now reunited with his brother, he and Clive fight as one to defeat Ultima and forge a new fate for mankind. Maybe House Rosfield. The dominant of the Phoenix is always born into the Rosfield line, and so it was always a Rosfield who sits upon the ducal throne. The Undying, very Phoenix-inspired. It's a little Phoenix feather. So they're a secretive order who serve the lords of Rosaria from the shadows. They revere the mighty Phoenix and its dominant, and once presided over the rites of ancestral communion at Phoenix Gate. Few outside the order know of his existence, even among the highest-ranking members of Rosaria nobility, and to this very day, with Rosaria reduced to a mere imperial province, they continue to serve the rightful keeper of the flame, His Grace Joshua Rosfield. Okay.
Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote.
Very sweet.
You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
Okay.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua. The Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Yes.
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Oh, the other R isn't pronounced. Just Tharm. Meanwhile, at the Fortress of Doom. Always the Fortress of Doom. Always.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora? The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Scream.mp4.
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
All right, Barnabas, what's going on here? I really think that Lord Harbard can't be just a dude with floofy hair and a saber and a very tightly wound package. But he's not a dominant or anything. He's just the Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Waloed's armies. Even though he looks like he's like 20 years old. I mean, it brings it up. He was gifted full command of the Royal Order of the Knights despite his apparent youth. So something is weird with this guy. Also considering he punched Hugo in the gut when he was wounded, but he punched him in the gut once and knocked him out. So there's something not right about this boy. Something not right about this boy. So this is the Republican Parliament. The highest council of government in the Republic of Dhalmekia. I guess they had retreated over here to Canver. 7 ministers are responsible for ruling the nation. After the death of Hugo Kupka and the destruction of Drake's Fang, the Republic descended into chaos, and it fell to the ministers to pick up the pieces of their crumbling country. But we're over in Canver now, which is the federation of neighboring independent city-states located on the southeast of the Dhalmekian Republic. So I guess it's still within, but it's a independent city-state. I know about those from Civ. I always annexed them and took all their resources because, duh! While originally part of Dhalmekia, the cities achieved their independence in the year 857. which was 3 years before everything started. Hoping to step away from the Republic's internal struggles and focus instead on the commerce upon which their prosperity had been built, political power currently resides with the Council of Guild Masters, prominent, I guess, Canvarian traders and craftspeople. The lack of a dominant or mother crystal to covet, alongside with its considerable financial resources, allows Canver to retain both its independence and neutrality in the face of considerable turmoil elsewhere. As such, it lacks a standing army, the defense of its walls having been regulated to a small yet well-trained city guard. So Barnabas is striking out around, because the Crystalline Dominion is actually really close to Waloed. It's right over a strait that is between the islands, whereas Canver is like around that giant hole in the earth from thousands of years ago when the Fallen shot a laser beam down. Which I take it there used to be a mother crystal there, though, but I'm not sure. It's hard to tell because only one of the 3 missing ones has been talked about in any of the lore yet. So, but then what's the extra bit about Waloed? Yes. The sole surviving nation in Ash, indeed. Formed an alliance with the mysterious... Oh, they have just... Okay, it updated with saying they have formed an alliance with Ultima. Well, at least Barnabas has, because apparently he has a mommy issue complex, like Homelander. If you missed that cutscene, then and if you haven't watched The Boys, then use your imagination.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them and see our guests to the dungeons.
I'm gonna hit you with an X.
Enough.
How would you even fight Odin? Like that, I guess.
Pathetic creatures.
He has the fucking Zantetsuken.
That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city.
Oh.
Consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris.
He's looking for Mid.
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Using Mid as bait.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So for those unaware, Odin's sword, he killed everyone on the table, by the way, too. Odin's sword can cut through anything. So in that one move right there, Barnabas took out the entire committee and all those guards.
Been under Ultima's control.
Yikes.
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Hopefully I pronounced it right. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. The sword's name. But yeah, it can cut through anything. So we'll see how this goes.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all.
Yeah.
And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yeah.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Bit of a medieval trope that is being played out there, but she's clearly fallen in love with Joshua. But, you know.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
She does not want to go.
Let's find our friends.
Yeah. I mean, that image to me always looked like the icon of icons. Which maybe in this game is just being referred to as mythos, which is that it's the combination of all of them. It's one being that is all of them.
Cares for you very deeply.
Yes.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Yeah. Yeah. Just ancient settlement in central southern Dalmekia that seems to cling to the very cliffs which dominate the landscape of the region. Its proximity to the free cities of Canva gives Tabor a ready market for the high-quality leather its tanners produce, as well as the salt and minerals mined from beneath it. The town's long history of isolation, however, has clouded the hearts of its residents, and to this day, many remain unwelcoming to outsiders. That's where we are currently. We can go back in this room. Was there anything in here? Maybe it allows you to go back in the room so you can... Oh, there's a little book on the wall. You can't really see the relief on the wall because it's friggin' dark. Alright. Looks like it popped up some side quests in Tabor. There's also... Main quest goes down here. And there's a hunt south of here. South of here. Well, we got some side quests in this area to sort through.
Who among you is bold enough to heed her call?
You're gonna have me go kill something and bring you back its leather? Alright, let's go. Side quest me.
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade.
Oh?
That an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Karava.
See, told you.
Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity. But those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
Hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen.
Okay.
Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
Okay. It's basically a bounty hunt board that isn't on the bounty hunt board.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Karava. I eagerly await your safe and above all triumphant return.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Slay the Dread Avis. It's just one of those big wyverny things that we just actually we just beat up for the livers.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Goodness.
You there, the strapping lad with the sword.
That's me. You, old man, with the friar tuck and the green side quest marker above their head. There we go. I can do it too.
Finally, no one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said.
Huh.
Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead?
This seems weird.
You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
All right. 1,000 gil?
Climb the stairs and
memorize a few inscriptions for me. Assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village.
Okay.
3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north.
The Mario rule.
I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can.
Okay.
I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
All right, I'll go make for the stone pavilions where I'll have no trouble finding the stones. One behind us. Why don't I just take an etching of these, or a rubbing rather. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessings and give praise her gracious hand. Okay.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Seems fair. Oh, thank you for the loot.
It's been hard to find since the sky turned.
Excuse me.
Indeed.
Can't blame the beasts for being on edge.
Thank you for the deer leg, mister.
The deer leg? The whole deer leg? Damn, kid's hungry. Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Well, somewhere outside the big city, I suppose.
Not a scratch on them. These hides are such a good place.
Any other random chests of loot sitting around? Maybe. Up the ladder we go then.
So it's these stones to Canva and the rest of the boxes to Dalamil.
Oh, right here. Bonk. Yo, 2 goblin coins though. That's just Gil in the bank, baby.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
Neither do I, kid. Neither do I. And lastly, Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor. That's a little stretch, but I'll take it.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Nope.
I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
That's kind of toxic. Making fun of academics like that. Well, talking about them behind their back, I suppose. Not really making fun of. All right, old man.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bow.
The heck is boiled bow? I'm ready to know.
Things were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people?
Oh, gosh.
Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Oh, gosh dang it. Oh, I can... The Great Good Moogle Guardians. The south one? Well, one was about the crystal. So, crystal then?
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating.
It's Tabor, flat O.
The founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals.
Okay.
But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder?
I kind of want to tell them about the Moogles instead.
The engraving to the north is next, I think.
It was Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Uh-oh. Wasn't it now Tillers of the Land? I'm pretty sure it was now Tillers of the Land. Yeah.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
Yeah.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times.
Okay.
Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers.
Okay.
Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Yeah. Just blow a gasket. Quest complete. Thank you for the gill and the goblin coin, which is also just gill.
For years, I have pondered the mysteries of Tabor's founding. Would that I had made the journey as a younger man, when stairs held none of their terror.
Man's scared of stairs. Okay, we have to go out of town. And then probably get to this other... We need to get to the Dread Avis, as it were. Oh. Walk right into a cutscene. So be it. Hello?
Cyril. How fares the search?
Another Undying?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Hello?
Yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged at my behest.
Okay.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill.
Hello.
Charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins.
Oh.
Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
I don't think so.
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
Okay.
Pray accept this token.
Yo, wait, I gotta... Oh, it's a seal.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
Potentially new side quest people then?
Dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva then.
We'll talk about this later.
Why though?
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Okay. I don't think it's anything to do with his actual bed. Although that's not what that word means. Wait.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field. Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too. Farewell, my lord, and may the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
Okay. Thank you.
The 3 cities under siege? Who'd have thought
You ever just walk along the path somewhere? Oh, now that opens back up, which is the cut around. So is this going to be where the hunt is? If you're about to ask me if I've...
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Yes. I am sure. For something else entirely. Where's this hunt at? Is it just all these dogs right here? Nope, maybe it's back the other way. Yeah, probably back the other way then. Oh, geez, Rick. Get punched. Much punched. Very id. Hiya! A little late on that one, Jill. Sorry. Have you heard about the massively multiplayer online game? You didn't have the... come on, if you're gonna give me the copy pasta, give me the copy pasta. Oh, random banditos. What's up, dudes? Oh, that was the wrong button. It's over here, not over there. Oh, damn it.
Well done, Tom.
I want to parry this man for fun. Let's try that again. Oh, shit! Whatever. This caster keeps offsetting what I want to do. Get exploded. Good job, idiot. Was he getting juggled inside my fire shield? What the heck? All right, this is just open now. Yeah. Hey, Mia, I asked you a question earlier and you totally didn't answer it at all. Perhaps maybe would you have an answer to that question now? While I run over here to find this bounty board hunt. Which is just straight ahead all the way to this little gully. Gotcha. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Alright, where are the many doggos? Many doggos? Hello? I see a couple of you over here. Are you the... Yep. Okay. Ah! Ah! Okay. Their bones are on their outsides?
You're a bicycle.
AoE. They have a lot of HP. Too early? Too early? Too late? I was trying to charge that way faster during my limit break to AoE the crap out of them, but kind of messed that up, didn't I?
I'm hurt, Torgal. There's a good boy.
I'm hitting a couple of them, I guess. Not that great. Is there gonna be multiple waves? Might be multiple waves. But also probably not. Ooh, nice parry. That was totally just random happenstance. Ow. Ow, ow, shit. Much punch. Okay, there wasn't any more. All right. I wasn't sure if there's gonna be many more or none. Just that. Okay. Just stuff. Bunch of stuff.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Mark! We have a lot of ability points right now. Can we master this? We can. So master that and see how good it... Well, we'll upgrade it. Sorry. Mastering now costs 6,000 to move it to a different... That's very expensive. Very expensive indeed. Ronald Weasley. It's Levy. Elsa. So I've ever not even tried ignition like at all ever. That's all upgraded. What do I want to work on next? Maybe Wings of Light, Master Wings of Light to actually get the rank 4 Mega Flares, which could be pretty good. Because rank 4 Mega Flare going off with Giga Flare in a boss window. Yeah, it could be pretty cool. I'd save it for that. But now we have even bigger Kamehameha, sort of. Not really, but you know, it is and isn't. So it's actually back out in the main area, huh? Quite. Hello, Ambrosia. Up for a little stroll?
Faster!